let's make some pasta. We are gonna use spaghetti today. Usually I just put a little bit of it, and I just put it in there. There's a couple over there, like twin shrimp.
Twin. It's so cold. Guys, you do not know how cold it is.
I think this is enough. So just put everything in there, mix it so they get all the oil. Yeah, but it's gonna get unfrozen. Measure when I cook, so I just put salt in there as much as I think it's good. Garlic powder. Just put as much as you. Next.
What is paprika?
Paprika.
It's the spicy. That's it.
A little bit of it. Like I said, I usually don't measure. I just kind of like do it once at the beginning, and I kind of mix it just so all the shrimp can get all the flavor. Okay, now it's time to put the shrimp aside. Peel the skin. And then we're going to use the same pan. Okay, I took the skin off the shrimp and we put them back all together with the tomatoes. Cover it and let it cook for a little bit. Cover it. Spaghetti, only the half of the bag, just because this is supposed to be just for me. My daughter doesn't like eating pasta when there's other food ingredients in there. She only likes pasta when there's only butter, or she would eat the shrimp on the side, but like not all together. She doesn't like food touching food. And then, like I said, this is all gonna cook together. So the good thing about doing everything in one pan, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's not like how pasta are made, but that's how I make it when I don't have time, or only when I have only a few ingredients that I can use at home. I kind of like to cook it all in one pan because it's like easier, plus it's more delicious. Like it gets all the flavoring the way how it's cooked, the flavor stays in one pan. And then the good thing is that it kind of like gets creamy without having to add any creamy ingredients, but just like being able to cook everything there. The water, you don't have to drain the water, so it just kind of like gets creamy naturally. And then, like I said, I use all the spices and stuff like once at the beginning, and then once when I have everything all together. And we're gonna cook them all together for about 9 minutes. And then at the end, I'm gonna add some spinach, parsley, and all done. Now that the pasta has gotten a little softened and it's fully covered from the water, I kind of like stir it a little bit like this so they don't like, you know, like stick to each other. This might look or sound weird, but like it's very delicious. Now that, like I said, the pasta is all covered, I put a little bit more black pepper, a little bit more salt, and like I said, I don't measure, I just do it with free iron. That's how I've always done it, and it just works for me. Garlic powder, paprika, and then crushed red pepper flakes, a little bit. These usually are a little bit spicy, but I would say it's like mild. I like spicy, but I don't like it when it's too spicy. So now that we used all the flavoring and like all the spices again, we cover it, we let it cook for another 5 minutes. And then in the end, we're just gonna add some spinach, parsley, and it's all done. And then once the tomatoes have cooked a little bit, and just take the skin off. Up. This is hot, but I don't care. It's hot, hot, hot. now that they have cooked for about 9 minutes, and then I'll just add some spinach. I'll let it cook for another like 1 minute. You know, like it has less water, but it's kind of creamy. Just so you can keep the sauce of the pasta juicy and not dry. Like whatever water is in there is just needed to make it or keep it creamy. And then now we'll cook the spinach for about 1 minute. We're gonna turn off the stove and then just add some parsley. Once we put it in our bowl, and it's all done. We're just gonna put our pasta in here, get all the flavoring, all the ingredients. One more scoop. When it's done, we can add some parsley, and let's try. Let's try. Delicious.